Alright, so my son decided to finally come back to finish his car, and it's the same exact way it was when we left it. And if you're wondering why my truck is running, well, I forgot to put my battery tender on there and I haven't started it, so whatever. I gotta let it charge here for a while. But anyway, so we're just going to basically finish up this install. I'm pretty sure I have some loom. I guess I should have checked that, but we're going to shorten up the wires and get this thing mounted permanently somehow. But yeah, this video shouldn't be too long. I always say that, but we'll see. But let's get going. Okay, as you can see, we have all this extra 4 gauge because I didn't want to cut it because I wasn't sure. But I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go and match all of these pretty much close to the same length. And then, but except for the power, I'm not sure because I got to run that to a distribution. So we're gonna figure that out, but this is basically all we're dealing with. It should be pretty easy. Okay, so we did cut most of the wires to fit. We do have to figure out what's gonna go on with the distribution block, and we just put this little loom over it, so that's actually way nicer. I didn't have the black, so we have to use the red. I need to order some more of that stuff, but we're gonna get that box back up here. We kind of made a little makeshift because my son doesn't have a spare. So I cut that board to give this some support because it kept falling down. But so let's figure out how we're gonna get all the wires back in.
It'll look a little bit cooler.
All right, so pretty much got done, and we wired. This is all basically our big loom. Wired everything back up here. I probably am going to put something to kind of hold this up right here, so there's not so much tension. But I mounted the little distribution block down here, and we got the ground, 12 or 8 gauge power, 8 gauge ground. We got the remote level, and then the input, high level input. And I mean, that's pretty much it. And when I did this, so like he can move it around and not worry about, you know, if he had to stick something back here. But that's pretty much it. So we're going to clean up all this mess, and I probably will mount something right here to kind of pull some of this tension off on this box, and then we're gonna figure out which way we're gonna point this woofer, or exactly where we're gonna put it. So let's go.
I have it in the wall, and it's just hanging out because I kept pulling the curtain in my head.
All right, so this is kind of funny, but so I basically took a curtain rod mount that I had laying around, and I just mounted it right here. And it's not hard mounted, but it does definitely pull the tension off of the wiring right here. So I don't know, good enough. Unfortunately, I did lose the ending of this video, but that's pretty much it. As you can see here, we got the box back in, we got the wiring done, and everything's mounted. It was super simple, but yeah, if you guys got any questions or any comments or anything like that, put them down below and I will get to them as soon as I can. But thanks for watching. Peace.